Oh
It
yeah,
is the home of hip hop news and cultural commentary. And before I get
straight up.
into the context of the story, I want to
Yeah,
remind
hold
y'all to
on.
go. Well, okay.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we want to make sure make sure y'all show some support to the channel, man, and subscribe. Hit that like button, man. Keep us going on in the algorithm. We like to keep a unbiased channel where we just have our debates, give cultural commentary.
Yeah,
You know?
and that means if we get something wrong, get on our ass in the comments. Pause. You know what I'm saying? If you disagree or if you got a perspective that you want to share, go ahead and get it off in the comments. And the good thing about us is we acknowledge our comments. We gonna talk about it. So getting back to the boy Whopper, uh, I'm gonna read from NewJersey.com. That's where he's from. Fetty Wap gets 6 years in prison for role in a major New Jersey and New York drug ring. They say he was sentenced on Wednesday to 6 years in federal prison for being part of a drug ring that distributed cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack cocaine across New Jersey and New York, federal authorities said. Well, damn. If that's the case, he got 6 years? We'll get into that later. Rapper Fetty Wap was sentenced Wednesday to 6 years. Okay, I said that part. My bad.
Oh, that's
Er,
fair. Yeah, he went
yeah,
fair.
listen, we're gonna get into that. His birth name is William Jr. Maxwell
Damn.
II. He'll also be subject to 5 years of supervised release after he is released. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York said Wednesday. So Maxwell is 31. He's out of Patterson, New Jersey. Patterson, I want to say that correct. Don't want to disrespect
Mm-hmm.
nobody out there. He pleaded guilty in August to conspiracy to distribute cocaine. Authorities said that the six-person drug ring distributed more than 220 pounds of cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack cocaine across Long Island and New Jersey from June 2019 to 2020. According to the indictment, Maxwell was a kilogram level redistributor for the trafficking organization. The drugs were obtained on the West Coast and brought back to the New Jersey region, better said. And his co defendant, Anthony Sinche, if I'm saying that right, 25 of Passaic, received the same prison sentence in March. Hmm, it's not bad. Co-defendant gets the same sentence. Anthony Lenardi, Robert Leonardi, Brian Sullivan, and Kevon Wiggins all previously pleaded guilty and are awaiting sentencing. Look like
They
one of the boys'
also,
brothers. They got some brothers in now. Both of the boys got the
yeah.
same last name. Damn. Let's get into it before we react. I just want to get all the facts out there. Uh, He got arrested on October of 2021, rather, on federal drug charges at City Field. He
Mm.
was charged in an indictment with conspiracy to distribute and possess controlled substances and use of firearms in connection with a drug trafficking crime. The latter charge has been dropped. They dropped the firearm. After his arrest, Maxwell was freed on $500,000 bond, but his bail was revoked after authorities said he showed a gun on FaceTime and threatened to kill an informant.
Dang.
Damn, so he's stepping on shit.
He
He
say all
they
that
don't,
telling.
but we know that people that step on shit be listen, man. Let me finish this. When authorities executed search warrants, they found 1.5 million in cash, about 35 pounds of cocaine, more than 4 pounds of heroin, numerous fentanyl pills, two 9mm handguns, a rifle, and a 45 caliber pistol. Fetty Wap broke into the music scene back in 2015. I ain't gonna read all of that, but he was the
Wait, so they
biggest
found
goddamn
him with
rapper on the planet at one point, and he turned to selling drugs. So yeah, man. Initial, go ahead and react. React.
that boy
How
had
you feel?
1.5 million in
Yeah,
cash.
in cash. That's what they said. And
Yeah.
I'll show you this. They had pictures of the shit they found him with. I'll go through it. That's that boy getting locked up.
Damn, man. Well, I mean, me personally, I don't feel like the war on drugs. I feel like drugs should be legal to sell because it ain't getting. It's like somebody else. They're still gonna get it, and it's just people just getting locked up in jail for all of this drug. But that's just how I feel on that. But
Yeah, I'd have to
um
agree.
um Yeah, with Fetty Wap, yeah, this is gonna be the end of his career, man. He gonna have to get out here and do something. Probably get on this mic. He should have been trying to be on YouTube and trying to speak more, and do that thing. But I
Maybe
can't,
YouTube
I
ain't his
can't
thing.
fault him.
He's had music actually that got released, and you just didn't care about it. So it's funny when niggas like
It
you
ain't
talk about
about
he should
me.
have been on
It
music.
ain't
Hold on,
about me.
hold on,
It's about
hold
the
on,
people
bro. I
who
let you speak, bro. I let
go
you
ahead.
speak. Let me get mine off. Niggas like you will say some shit like, "Oh, he should have been making more music." The thing is, he dropped albums that were pretty good, and you didn't listen to this shit. And I think
He
that
waiting
this
on me to listen to it. He need to have his own fans.
listen, man, just
Go
try to
ahead.
listen to it with some nuance. What I'm saying is, it's not you. You wouldn't have been able to support his career. I'm saying that he was getting to the music and people weren't buying his shit. So he had to turn to the streets. That's how it is. And I think that this is, well, let me ask you this question. Do you think that this is maybe an example of the decadent veil that people like Antonio Moore speak about, Yvette Carnell, where these rapper lifestyles ain't all they're cracked up to be. Because just the other day, this guy was on stage with Taylor Swift. He had the highest selling record in the country, and he had hit singles all on the charts at the same time. How does this guy end up in a position just a few years later, where he's selling drugs?
Like you say, he blew up off the song was Trap Queen. So he already
Not
was.
just that one, he had multiple. I don't want to have to pull up all the stats, but he
Yeah,
was
but
the biggest rapper at one
his
point.
rapping
So just stay
style.
focused on the question though, before you
Yeah.
get too deep. Is this an example of the decadent veil? Do you think that the rap game ain't all it's cracked up to be? When people say that the rap game is just a
It's a
big loan
monopoly.
shark, or it's a Ponzi scheme, and
Yeah.
these cars is renting and all of that, is this evidence that could be some truth to it?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely some evidence, man. Because we don't do nothing. But like I said in the music, it was like he was marketing that style. So it's like now look at his career. His career was basically a market to somebody to get out there and get your trap on. And he got bailed.
I mean, you could look at it that way. I'd look at it as a little bit more. I got a more generous perception of that. I think he was talking about what he knew. Uh, a lot of times in the community, we'll drag people down for talking about shit. I remember Slim Jesus was the top drill rapper at one point, and his whole career got ended because he said he wasn't about that life. Here's a guy who's living the stuff that he talked about. You said Trap Queen was his hit single. This guy went back to what he knows, and that's what rappers do. They're like the hood CNN. They're just talking about the surroundings, what they know. We know he's a black man in America. He's from Patterson, New Jersey. It's not like there's an infinite amount of opportunities, and when people come from poverty, that's what they do. They turn to crime. That's We spoke about this many times before. That's why the kids in the suburbs could listen to all this trap music and drill music and not feel compelled to go out and do something, because they got opportunities. They could leave it in that little compartment. But us, we don't have as much options as them. And when you are worrying about your next meal, when you got housing insecurity, you trying to help mama with the rent, you got kids you trying to do for whatever reason, you might be inclined to turn to some crime.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
What did you feel about him getting the 6 years though? I mean, correct me
Got
if I'm
off.
wrong. Don't the feds start at 10, and then he got caught with the blicky and all of
No,
that?
I think with the drugs, I was talking to my barber the other day, and he
Yeah.
was saying that they've been getting a little light on that cocaine and all
Mm-hmm.
of that. So
He
I
had
think,
fentanyl, crack, but go ahead,
yeah, yeah, he had a lot, but I've been hearing
go
that they've been a little light, and that was here in Florida. So they in Florida they a little light on the drug crimes, but when you talk about busting them guns
ahead. Yeah.
and hitting people, that's what they really after. So
I would be curious to find out, how did the pistol get dropped? Now, I'm not making any
there you
indictments. I'm
go,
not trying to
man.
crack the case.
There
I'm
you
just
go.
saying I'm
They
curious to
they
know.
finna the internet finna do some research because
Yeah,
you internet
Nikki
like
Truth, we need you. Like, we got to see what's going on. I just want some
nah, man.
clarification. I mean, it's not like I want something to be there, but goddamn,
Right,
if we
man.
could have
God
a
damn,
little,
you gonna have some fake paperwork. We get it all, bro. People gonna put
yeah.
out. People put out fake paperwork and try to get some attention. So it's
Listen,
like sometimes it could be so juicy that it's enticing that, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and fake put it out here, man.
that happens sometimes. We saw that happen in 1090 Jake's case. Rollo paperwork had some fakery mixed in there. One of the questions I had written down here to ask you was, do you see paperwork of Fetty Wap in the near future? Will this be a topic of discussion like the Rollos, the QCPs, the Gunners, uh, the whole YSL saga? Is there going to be a special where people are combing through Fetty Wap's paperwork, and what do you think they'll find?
I'm pretty sure they will come through his paperwork, but I don't know what they'll find. But I can tell you this:
Make a prediction. You
gonna
think
be
he's solid or what?
trap, trap queen. He may be a little.
That's what you judge about.
No,
He
his
said he
figure,
dropped
right?
Trap Queen. Yeah, he's solid. He ain't gonna tell. He ain't telling.
He may hold it down, but
Yeah,
that's only a 30% chance. But
man.
I
Look,
mean, at
at
this
this point,
point, bro, I'm not even judging, man. Listen, if that's what you do, if you don't abide by them rules, I ain't knocking you no more, man. Because I
man, we need to start doing that, dog. Like that would make the show spicy, dog. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, dog. We need to speculate and we need to start betting on these niggas. Like I got 100 say. Ain't nothing finna be in the boy paperwork. Have Mickey Drew go through it and
that's
just
dumb.
kind of because we might start something, dog. Like we might
Yeah,
have to start holding bets, like they holding bets on NBA finals and
Vegas.
shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what is the paperwork gonna say? Is he gonna hold it down, or are we gonna find something that's a little mystery in Fetty Wap's history?
That's good, but sometimes the feds don't let things out on paperwork too, man.
We know that
Sometimes they
too. I
keep
mean, it's
these
not all
dudes.
about
They keep
paperwork.
they keep they high top players into definitely like we don't want y'all knowing about these guys.
But listen, that wouldn't affect the bet because it's just like if
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
bet on an
Right.
NBA game and the ref made bad calls, you can't say, "Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna pay you the money because the ref." Nah, if it's not in the paperwork, it ain't in the paperwork. But yeah, we
Right.
know that just because it ain't no paperwork, don't mean necessarily you ain't tell nothing. We see too many examples of people
For
getting away
real,
with that.
dog.
But I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. For right now, I don't see nothing. I know we always get people in the comments that did 100 years. That's like, no, man, y'all can't talk about it because y'all don't know, man. He got 6. He told. He got debriefed. So we'll be on the lookout for the safety valves, the
For real.
proffers,
For real. Proper letters.
suspended
Y'all let me
sentences.
know.
Yeah,
But
but
let
yeah,
me know what y'all think, man. What y'all think about this situation, man? He gonna hold it down or what? But
and yeah. Answer that. And is it proffer or pro offer? Y'all let us know in the comments.
peace.
Yeah.